How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we have the final round of the Demon King Piccolo stage of the new DB Saga Redzone, where we have to take down the Dragon Ball Seekers missions. This is the final mission we have for this event, and you know, I feel like a lot of people were trying to approach this with the Kid Goku approach, which I think works, the DB Saga, but I mean, I actually think there's a better approach with the team that you see here with utilizing the AGL Vegeta or the Tech Vegito, right? Because under their Pure Saiyans lead, there's actually 4 great DB Seeker Pure Saiyans. And that is the 2 Daima characters, the Path to Power Kid Goku, and of course AGL Grade 8 Vegeta, right? And you only need 4 of them to complete the mission, so I figured, why the heck not? Let's go for it. Makes it super easy compared to some of the other fights. So we went ahead and went with this one instead of DB Saga, because I know that'll probably cause some issues for a lot of people, just because some of the characters are going to be a bit too RNG reliant, and some of the others to fit on that team are going to be a little bit older. So, yeah, so we had to float off Grade 8 Vegeta here. I think what I want to keep Daima Vegeta and Daima Goku together, if at all possible. And then, but we'll see. It's going to depend on how the rotations play out and who gets locked where. But, I mean, we are not doing a whole lot of damage here, though. I don't like that. Even with Daima Goku's super here. Where Symbol feels way tankier than he should be. He only has 100 million. That's not even that much HP. He just... okay, whatever. Alright, so we're going to put Daima Vegeta in front here. And then... I think we keep... I guess for right now, we keep the Vegito on. Let him build his attack. And then we float off the Gogeta. Yeah, because we have 2 Vegetos, right? I'm running it basically the same way I always do these, right? So as long as you, you know, have just to give the 2 Vegetas the higher, especially Daima Vegeta, to give him the higher leader skill doing this. There we go. Get the initial super with Daima Vegeta. Dude, I'm so glad. You know what? I'm kind of happy I made this team because I wanted a reason to run Daima Vegeta again, because I still feel like he's way too underrated, given given what's been, you know, given everything that's come out since the 10th anniversary. I mean, he was great in all of the 10th anniversary content, and he's actually pretty good in almost every single one of these DB Saga Red Zone stages too. Granted, the first couple weren't that hard, but I mean, for this one, he's actually pretty good. Provided he doesn't get locked in, like, slot 2 and eats the 6 million super, but that's fine. There we go. Alright, Symbol is down and on to Tambourine. Alright, so... let's see here. Ooh, okay, we might have to leave Daima Goku. Well, actually, I mean, Kid Goku could tank the normal in slot 1. Because it's the AoE, and the AoE is not going to be as strong as his regular attack. But, no, let's just do it. Let's put Daima Goku here. On the off chance it is the super, that's why. At least that way we can dodge it. Oh, wow. Wow, really? That really messed things up. Okay. Well, we know he can tank the AoE. There we go. We get the dodge. Okay. Yeah, we do tank the AoE. Perfect. And then we get the super with Daima Goku. Perfect. We get... hopefully get a few extra supers out of Goku here. We did only get the 12 key, but, you know, of course, that's a given. Yeah. Considering that, you know, Tambourine lowers our key by 6. Excellent. And there goes the super on Goku. Perfect. Alright, so Kid Goku should be fine, even if we don't get an extra super. Oh, but we do. Okay, nice. Oh yeah, so he's definitely fine. And at least we get some damage out. Even though we only had 4 key spheres. Perfect. Oh, we actually proc a double. We'll take it. Nice. I doubt we're going to crit, though. Yeah, no crit. So, I mean, not a whole lot of damage, but hey, every little bit helps. Okay, perfect. So, oh, this is tough. I guess we rotate off Vegito, and we keep, or, there we go. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put Diamond Vegeta in front. We'll get his key, right? We do pretty much always want to keep him in front. How's that work? Okay, not ideal, but doable. Alright, perfect. So we're swapping into defense mode just to get a little defense coming into the next phase, because, you know, we are going to need it to tank some of what AGL Demon King Piccolo has. Because remember, he's got a 1.2 million normal, and his super is like 3.6 mil, right? Well, as well as lowering our attack and defense, so, yeah. Alright, Diamond Vegeta gets super. Nice. Okay, not nice. No crit. Alright, we need that crit. There we go. Alrighty. And now we get the super with Vegeta here. And we get an additional. There it is. He does get extra attack for being in slot 2, so this kind of works out. Alright, but now our Vegeta here is probably not going to do a whole lot of damage because he's not in slot 1. And there goes the super. Okay, but we do tank it. Nice. To be fair, this super doesn't do a whole lot, so... Alright, now I feel like we... Because we got that other Goku going. Okay, we just aren't going to get Daima Goku over to that other rotation. Okay. So, let's swap Goku into... Wait, what? Am I crazy? Did... The tag mechanic overrides the key lowering. Whoa. It does. Wow. Interesting. Good to know. So because the key happens at the start of the key lowering happens at the start of the turn, if we tag out, it actually overrides it and we get the key back. Interesting. That's helpful. How did I not know that when we saw it Vegeta last turn? I didn't notice that. Alrighty. Alright, we get the dodges out of Daima Goku. Alright, and this Vegeta, since we got the full 24 key, he's also got his key-based extra super. So we might actually be able to do some... Ooh, nice, and we get the crit too. We can do a pretty good chunk of change here with the damage. We might even be able to... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, if we crit, we might even be able to kill, but never mind. Oh, yeah, he just totally dropped the ball there at the end after I was saying that. Alrighty, so let's swap off Kid Goku. Grab that. Let's take that with Vegeta. Alright, we'll take 5. Okay, that's good. 5. Alright, AoE in slot 1, but nobody here is in danger from the AoE. Yeah, this phase, I mean the first 2 phases of this fight, they really are no challenge at all. They're kind of just there to let you build up until you get to Demon King Piccolo, where, again, I still feel like the AGL phase is the real fight, and then the Fizz phase is just a victory lap. Get another one. Yeah, there we go. And we get the super out of AGL Vegeta. Done. Alright, that takes us into AGL Demon King Piccolo. Okay, so I'm thinking with this current, so yeah, let's float off Daimogoku finally. So I'm thinking with the setup we have here, we pop this, we put him in attack mode since there's no attacks there, and then there we go. We'll rely on Daimogoku's dodge there at the end in case he, oh, there goes the super. Oh wow, 200k on Tech Vegeta. That's wow. And it's a lot harder than I realized. Right? If in defense mode, that still hits us for that much? Especially with type advantage? Wow. Alright, here we go. We get an extra super. Alrighty. Alright, now AGL Vegeta, we put him in attack mode, 1 for the extra damage, and 2 just so when we pop the active skill next turn, he will have a bit of attack built up. Alrighty. There we go. We get the dodge. We get the dodge. And finally. Perfect. Okay, so remember, right, we have to finish this. Well, if we don't finish this within 3 turns, he gets extremely weaker. But we're going to finish him right here, right now, with Vegito. Because why the heck not, right? We've been this long. We can be done with the rest of this fight in 2 turns. There we go. Alright, so he's a little chunky here on HP, but that's okay. We can grab that with Vegeta. No more key lowering, so we don't have that to worry about. We get the full 24 key, and we'll rotate off grade 8 Vegeta here. So, how much does crit do? Okay. So 16 mil, just about. 15 mil. Alright, Diamond Vegeta probably not going to get an additional super since he's not getting hit first. There we go. Excellent. Can we kill with the counters before we ever get to super with Vegito? That would be funny. There it is. Yep. Excellent. Alright, so now into the final phase, the victory lap, as I like to say. Yeah, so if you can pull this off with the 10th anniversary team, this is probably the easiest and quickest way to get this event done and get your free stones off the mission. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to pop the active. I'm going to pop Vegeta's active. And let's do that one. Nice. And let's pop Vegito's. Okay, that did a little bit. And now let's grab that with Path Power Kid Goku, so we get a little we get the little extra boost there. And then he is going to super us, but I don't, since it is the active skill turn, we're probably not going to take any damage. It's a 2.8 million super. And for the first 2 turns, that's what it's going to be. But after that, right, if we were to take too long here, he would be 50% stronger. There we go. There's 1. And then Path to Power Kick. Goku gets his supers in. Get another one. Perfect. Oh, wow. Look at Kid Goku go with that 30 million. To be fair, this is a really good turn for him. And he actually finishes, so Vegito doesn't get to finish. Alrighty, so there you have it. There is DB Seekers done with the 10th anniversary teams. Probably the easiest way to get this done. I probably will try out to see if we can use DB Saga leader Kid Goku for this. I'm sure you can, but there's a few DB Seeker options for the team, but some of them make this a little bit of a struggle, I would think. But we'll definitely have to test it out and see what works and what doesn't. But definitely a much easier run than I anticipated. This is probably one of the easiest way to do it. So as long as you have the 10th anniversary LRs, you can pull off a very easy 4 DB Seeker team utilizing something similar to this. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know what team did you use to clear the DB Seeker mission. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.